What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob, Melanie, Chelsea, Nick, and Ashley are all here to play Horrified, the co-op game with the Universal Monsters, trying to take down the Invisible Man and the Wolfman. Let's get down to the table and see how this thing's set up. Alright, I am playing with the Mayor. I have 5 actions, no special ability. Mel, who do you have?
I have the Professor, 4 actions, and my special action is move any hero or villager 1 space.
And Chelsea, who do you have over there?
Courier, and I place my hero with any space.
And Nick, what do you got?
Archaeologist, and I get to pick up items from any adjacent space.
And Ashley, what are you playing with?
I have the Scientist with 4 actions, and my ability is you may add 1 strength to any item you use.
Awesome. And the Wolfman is our frenzied creature. He is our frenzied monster. He's a 5 frenzy, so he starts with it because he's lower than the Invisible Man. The Wolfman, we're trying to basically find the cure by getting 5 blue powered items 1 through 3 twice, and we have to do that at the laboratory. So you can discard them there to fill these 6 spots up. Once they're filled up, somebody who does the last spot and fills it up takes the cure, and then that person is the one who's got to take down the Wolfman by discarding on the space of the Wolfman 6 plus power worth of items of red only. So here, for example, on the board, and the starting items we put out, there's like 5 powered rapiers at the theater. So I mean, 2 of those is more than enough. That's extra. You just need 1, and you can mix it with whatever. And that's how you take out the Wolfman. Once he's taken out, he's off the board. So we can do 1 monster at a time. You can focus on one. You don't have to. You can do a little bit of one, a little bit of the other, but we'll all work together to try to take them both out, and that's how we win. The Invisible Man, how we take him out is we got to find evidence on him. So we go to the precinct up here. He starts at the inn. Wolfman starts at the mansion down here. But at the inn, or the precinct, sorry, you can discard yellow, red, or blue. Doesn't matter the color. Just 1 per action. This symbol here means you can do multiple with the same action, where you can discard up to 6 power. But this only 1 at a time. But you have to have 1 from the inn, 1 from mansion, 1 from the laboratory, 1 from the institute, 1 from the barn. As long as you put those 5 items on this spot and covered it up, we now have enough evidence that we can find and trap the Invisible Man. And then somebody on the space of the Invisible Man, similar to the wolf, except for they have to spend 9 plus power worth of red items to take out the Invisible Man. We've set up all our items on the board randomly out of the bag.
Yep.
Mel's in charge of items. We've each got a perk card, which is kind of an ability card that's going to help us out here. Basically move a monster around or do some super overpowered thing. We all start with 1, but we get them by taking a villager, which we have our 10 villagers over here off to the side. But they will come on the board as we reveal monster cards in the monster phase, and we have to get them to the place they want to go. For example, Elizabeth is trying to get to the tower, but she will not start on the tower space. This monster card will tell us where she starts, and most likely it's across the board somewhere. And we have to get her to her space safely, and if we get her there, she comes off the map, and we each get a perk card, whoever is the person who escorts them to where they gotta go. If ourselves or a villager are killed or wounded or whatever, we will go up on this terror track up here. If this terror track gets to 7, we lose. That's one way to lose. Or if in not enough time, we've gone through the whole monster deck of 30 or 31 cards, and we go to draw a new one and there's none left, we are out. The game is done. Mm-hmm. So there's a time limit to this. You can't just dilly-dally. You got to work together, make sure your turns are efficient, and we're keeping villagers and ourselves alive. If we are destroyed, if a villager is destroyed, they just come off the board, they're gone. That's the only chance, because there's 1 card per villager in here that will bring them out. And we may win before we've even seen all the villagers, but we can't ignore the villagers. We can't keep them ignored, or else they could get killed by the Wolfman or the Invisible Man, and this trap will run up and we could lose. Same with ourselves. We can defend ourselves against hits. The villagers cannot. We can discard items, which I recommend in the book. It says new players should keep in mind, and obviously you know if you played once before, is the whole thing of using items you've collected to defend against hits is very serious. So they're saying on your first turn, try to get some items. Otherwise, you could just get hit right off the first turn of the game by a monster. And on your next turn, you would start at the hospital, which is down here, and then we would go up 1 on this track already, and that's not good. So try to get some items to help protect yourself. So always remember, you're trying to get the items for the goals of the advance number 1 things, and once we have the advance done, we can do the defeat actions on the monsters, but also remember that sometimes you just need items to stay alive.
Right.
So we don't blow out on the terror track up here. Anything else we need to cover? I'm not sure, but
No, we just have to select a first player.
and I think Nick, you most recently had garlic bread for dinner. So for last person to eat garlic goes first. So we'll say Nick's first player. So he has four actions he can do. And they come with these little reference sheets. So if we need to reference, you can do the move, guide, pick up, share, advance, defeat, or your special action. And you can do the same action as many times in whichever order you want. You're just limited to 4 actions. So you could do your special action like 3 or 4 times in a turn. So the things you can do just to go over it: move, so moving a space. So we can't move in the water spaces. There's 3 water spaces on the board, but you can move to land spaces, I guess. You can guide, which guide is just from another space, bringing or sending a villager in a space with you. So if I were here and this villager is here, I could use the guide action without wasting a move to come and get her and then bring her along. I could guide, so in adjacent space, I could spend 1 action to bring a villager to me, but I also could guide a villager 1 space away. So it saves you from having to move all the way across the board to get someone where they're going. You could take them to 1 space away and send them to their final destination.
And you can move them along with you freely.
Yeah. And
drop them along the way if you
Yes.
want.
Yes.
Even if there's like 5 villagers on your space, just 1 move, you can bring as many with you as you want.
Yes.
And you can leave some behind for other people if we're all working out something. The other thing is you can share, so as long as you're in the same space with someone else or many people, whoever's in that space can share items. It doesn't have to be a 1-to-1 trade. You can share and take as many as you want as long as the other player is okay with it. And then the advance, we already talked about how to advance the monster, and then how to defeat the monster, and the special action we already talked about. So that's your optional actions you can use on a turn.
Can we go over everyone's perks? Just so we know?
Yep, so I have Show of Force, so I could choose one, either place the creature in any space, but we aren't playing with the creature. So you'll see things mentioned on monster cards and perk cards that reference a monster you may or may not be playing with. Just ignore that. There's usually something else on the card that gets to happen. So in this case, we're not playing with him, but this card still can move any monster 3 spaces. So I could move a monster closer to us if we're trying to kill him. I can move him farther away if we're trying to keep us alive or save a villager or clear a path. So that's mine. Mel, what do you got?
So I have Overstock. Each player draws and places 1 item from the item bag, which is awesome.
Cool, yeah.
The more players you're playing with.
Yep. Chelsea, what'd you get?
I have rush, move a hero up to 4 spaces.
Ooh.
Got the taxi ride. Place a hero in any non-water space.
And I have Late into the Night. The current player takes 2 additional actions.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay. And these can be played, as it says on the bottom, during any hero's phase.
Yeah, so
You
on
can play
anyone's
it on my
turn.
turn.
Yes.
And they do not take an action to play.
Yeah.
This was not one of the actions I listed. This you just, even if Ashley were going on the middle of her turn moving around and stuff, I can say, wait, I can move the monster away from you, or Mel can make this happen or whatever. But
Yeah.
if the monster's going, we've already revealed the card and they're moving around, none of them work.
Yeah.
Right.
Just our turns. All right, Nick,
You're up.
what are you thinking? Where did you start? You're yellow.
I'm here at the docks.
Okay.
So I was thinking of going here.
Well, it's a good. It's the only way you
Obviously.
can go, so that's perfect.
I'm gonna pick up this one.
Okay, so that's
for
2.
2.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it a jerk move if I steal those 2 from you?
Go ahead. No.
Does it matter? Like,
No, Mel can also play her card. Each player draws and places 1 item from the bag if she wants to put more items on the board. So maybe that could make your pickups.
Well, I
more
can do that
valuable.
now.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well-
like things like that can be done to help so that we're not so worried. But I can't even get items till we've gone around to my turn.
Can you?
Yeah.
And every turn,
they go
most
up.
turns, more items will come on the board, which
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, you just push yours closer to the board. So that,
This?
Yeah.
yeah, no problem.
So we
Okay,
can
yeah,
track.
everything else you can see, but
So if I
okay.
did
So I'm
1,
gonna play
2.
mine.
Oh, you gonna play now?
Yeah, I think so, because then it might help you see what is going on.
Played at the beginning.
Because I can play it during any hero's phase, so anytime. So it says each player draws and places 1 item from the bag. So I'll give that to you for discard.
Perfect.
Okay, and we will each draw and pass around. So I got 1 for the tower. Here you go.
Which I'm on right now.
There you go.
So I would have been able. I'm able to pick that up still.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can rewind and do your first action again. This is going to the camp.
Okay, and pass to Ashley.
Let's see.
Come on, Institute. Tower.
Tower.
Okay.
Oh,
Another blue, 1, 2. Those can go on that board there.
The camp.
Ah,
Cam, you gotta pick one for you. Pick one and place it.
where's it going? The barn. I can do that one over here for you.
Katie in the chat.
Hey, how's it going?
We haven't seen you in a while.
Yes. What's up, Kyle? How's it going?
Okay, so sorry.
So I came
you
from
can
the
rewind,
docks.
Pick all of them up. I should have
Okay,
just done
so
it first. Yeah, so just starting your turn again.
Okay, I'm going to move to the tower.
Okay.
Pick up all these for 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Put them
Yeah,
closer
just
though.
put them so we can see all the colors.
Yeah,
you're carrying.
yeah.
That was 2.
I'm going to go here for 3.
Yep.
And I'll pick up from the barn for 4.
Sounds good. Using your special action.
Special action.
Perfect.
All right, so now we're going to the monster phase. You've done all your actions, so here's how it's going to work. We'll flip the top card. It shows us that we're going to put 3 items on the board first.
Okay. 1,
Which is
2,
a good hit.
3. So we got a laboratory, we got a barn, and a camp. Oh, this camp is
Yeah, that's
juicy.
where it's happening.
Yeah.
And then on the move, so this card doesn't have one of the monsters on here. Usually there's a monster on the card that they trigger if we're playing with them. But this one's kind of interesting. On the move, move the frenzy marker to the next monster.
Oh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay.
Then move each villager 1 space toward their safe location. Kind of sucks we got this early.
yeah.
Doesn't
That
help
would've
us.
been nice.
But now the frenzy monster is going to trigger, which happens to be the Invisible Man now. He's going to move up to 3 spaces to the nearest hero or villager. If there was a tie, he would pick a hero over a villager. But he's going to move, obviously, to these ones. He can move up to 3, but he'll go the shortest distance. So he goes a spot with myself and
me.
Nick. And then he's going to roll 2 dice. We can choose who he's attacking. The dice are here.
Me, I would assume.
Yes, you're carrying items, so you can take the hits without us having to go back to the hospital and going up on the terror track. So he'll roll 2, so 1 hit. So you pick one of your items and you discard it, and then Mel will...
You should discard the 2. Because
Why?
there's
Well, looking at the
1,
board, maybe other things that you can pick up.
FYI,
Because you don't have a 1, but there's another 2 here, so we wouldn't need another one there because there'd be 1 and 1.
but just so you know, there are cards in this deck. I believe it's the Invisible Man that can make him discard items off the board at a space he's at, or he'll go to the space with the most items and just blow them off the board. So never rely on what's there, because somebody else could pick it up and then they could be in desperate need and have to just, it's life or
Right.
death, right?
I was just saying if he's going to discard one
Yeah,
of the blue ones.
obviously
Yeah.
your best odds is good, but eventually
That's
this
good to
bag,
know, though.
eventually this bag will be empty, and we'll take whatever's discarded to put back in the bag.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll get stuff coming back around.
And there's 60 total of these, so I don't know what the
Okay, so that's the monster phase. That's next turn done. Over to Chelsea. What do you want? What do you want to get done here?
Have you been thinking of what to do?
So you're here on the shop space.
You what?
A little bit.
A little bit? What are you thinking?
Get some items, just so you don't die.
Okay, so you're going to pick up for 1. Can you leave yours up so that we can see it?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, just keep it near your guy.
Okay, so
there.
pick up for 1. What else would you like to do?
And
You have 4 actions, right? So
So yeah, 3 more.
1. And
So you
4.
picked up for 1,
Should pick
2,
up.
Yep.
3, 4. Yeah,
That's good.
perfect.
All right, monster.
phase.
You don't want to use your card, right? Anyone want to use their card before we go to the monster phase? Okay. Here we go. So 3 items. And then former
2, 3.
former employer place Dr. Cranley on the laboratory. So where is this? Dr. Cranley. So our first villager is on the board. He is trying to get to the precinct here, as you can see on the top of his little piece there. So he's trying to get up to the precinct safely without one of these guys on the board taking him out. And they will take him out the same way. They'll move and then they'll roll dice and may miss, may hit. On the dice here, there's up to 3. That's how the hardest monster can attack. There's a bunch of misses, but there's the hits. And then there's the exclamation points that I haven't explained yet. But every monster has their own little ability when they get these. So stalk unseen. Move the Invisible Man 2 spaces towards the closest villager. So this guy will hunt down villagers. He obviously doesn't attack when he does that, but he gets to do that after his attacks happen, I think.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yes.
you would attack whoever he's with and then
Yeah,
move.
and then do the move. And
Yeah.
then this guy's ability is... what's
Every
it?
person in the Wolfman's space is hit.
Yeah, so that's even after he attacks. If he rolls the exclamation points, then he hits everyone in the space, and villagers will automatically die because
Yeah.
you can't save them, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Okay. So that's good for you. Me.
And then the next,
sorry.
Invisible Man now goes. So this is kind of neat. This shows off that Frenzy Monster can go, and so can the Invisible Man, which happens to be the same guy. So Invisible Man's going to go first, move 1 space. Doesn't need to move. He's already out of space. He's going to attack for 2. Let's see if he rolls
Who's he
any hits.
attacking?
Oh, it's gonna have to be me.
Yeah, I still have items. So 1 hit. So you gotta get rid of an item, or you cannot. If you decide to take the hit and go up on the meter, you'll leave the board, but you don't lose any items or cards. You'll just come back in the hospital next turn. So
And then we would
if
go-
you are holding like the life or death items at the end that we need to win the game, you may want to just take the hit. And sometimes it'll get you back at the hospital. So maybe you need to get somewhere down here, and that could be a way to get there. But be careful. Okay, so that's 1. And then he's going to do it again because he's a frenzy monster. He doesn't need to move. Attack 2.
Same on you.
Oh, you guys tell me this is supposed to be cooperative. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm.
Well, you're just only with items, right? So like,
Stop.
might as well. So he
One
is going to
more.
hit you again. And then he's going to move 2 spaces towards the closest villager, which
Ugh.
is down here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, I'm gonna
Take
take
that
that.
back.
I'm gonna give you red because there's a lot of red around me.
Okay. Okay, me. She's trying to get to the precinct. Okay, or
Yeah.
he. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dr. Crane leads to the precinct.
So,
Which is all the way up here.
2, 3, 4. All right, I need to get some items first off. So let's do 1, 2, 3. I don't want her sitting there by herself.
Who's her? Who are you talking about?
Or him.
Him.
Sorry, it's a
Okay.
him. Sorry. I'm not going to pick up the items. Ooh. I'm actually going to use my special action to move a hero or villager 1 space. And I'll put
With me?
with you. Okay, that's me.
Alright, monster phase. Whoops.
Whoa.
Alright, so 2 items on the board.
Okay.
And then it would be Frankenstein and his bride doing some business, but they're not in the game right now, so we ignore that. Then we go down the bottom here, and it says creature from the Black Lagoon. We're not playing with him. We are playing with the Wolfman, so he's going to go and move up to 2 spaces and roll 1 die.
Okay, so what happens in this case when it's this? We
We
can
choose.
right?
Isn't it the player whose turn it is chooses?
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay if he goes to you because you have an item that you can discard, and I don't? Is that okay? Okay.
1 die. It's a hit.
Oh, what would you like
So-
to discard? From the church? All right.
And now the Invisible Man's going to go, and the closest...
Me.
Hold on.
Or
So there's a
it's the
tie.
same.
This space, this way, or this way. So we can choose where to move him.
I have nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, one of these
Yet.
2 is better.
He's gonna hit before it's my turn.
How many times do you move?
He may
Are
miss
you-
on his die. He's rolling only 1 die. He's
Are you
only 2
okay to
spaces.
take 1 more or no?
I'll take it.
Okay.
We're up here, right?
So 1, 2.
And that also gets him farther away from the villagers.
Can I
Yeah.
roll my fate?
Yep, here
Yeah.
you go, buddy.
Roll your fate in the center here. Let's see.
A
Oh!
miss, alright. So what happens? Okay. Here, we can keep this down here if you want to roll.
Give me the roller.
Yeah, give me a roller. That's your job. Alright, so that is done. That's the card.
All right, your turn.
And here we go. So 5 actions. First, I'm going to pick up the items in the space, so I'm not so vulnerable.
Seems like there's a lot up here.
Yes. Then what are we trying to do? We're trying to get those in mansion, laboratory, institute, and barn. So obviously those items will only ever be at those places. Theater is not one of them. But I will go. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh yeah, you're 5.
Oh,
So I will
lucky.
load up.
There we go. Send all the enemies
Leaves
up
me
there.
with a monster. Takes all my
Sorry,
stuff.
bro. Okay, so monster. Actually, I could move him away.
Yeah.
So
Like
that
move
was-
them
it
like
worth
down
it?
here.
So I can do up to 3 spaces away.
Or
Well,
like
his cards may not
1,
come up
2,
for a bit.
or
but
over
He
here.
is the frenzied monster, so that means he's going to be going more often.
Often.
So
What about like over here?
that's still
You're gonna do
like
3
1, 2,
spaces.
3. Yeah, or
Or
here.
over there? Yeah, there's nothing really over there.
Nick's going in 2 turns, so in 2 turns he could get here. 1, 2, and he's back. So,
Well, she also has a card that says move up a hero up to 4 spaces.
yeah, I'll use it. I'll just move this guy. 1
Or put him in like the dungeon or something.
and 2. Yeah.
Lock 'em
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
So that's done. Okay.
Okay.
And monster phase. Did I do that already? No.
Nope.
No,
No,
you
right?
just did.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
we just did the card.
Yeah, because I did that before the monster
Yeah.
phase. So 2 items.
2 items.
And now the Wolfman. The hunt is
Tower.
on. Where's the Wolfman's little
Wolfman
token?
is right here
right
with
here
Chelsea.
with Chelsea. In the graveyard. The graveyard is where?
No, the like
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said that I was getting that out and then didn't.
All right, found it.
I found
Okay, so the hunt is on. If no hero has a hunted emblem, give it to the current player, which is me.
Yep.
Okay, so now I have this little wolf pendant. Move the Wolfman 3 spaces towards the hero with the hunted emblem.
Oh.
All right. Oh, he's moving
1,
away from you.
2, 3. Okay, and that's it. So he's gonna. There's this card will come up a couple times, so he's gonna be chasing me down, and I keep this till the end of the game until we kill him. So he's gonna be hunting me.
I don't need the dice then.
Well, yes,
Yes,
because
because now.
so no, keep him for.
No, I meant for this attack.
Yeah, because
Well, he's
the
gonna-
frenzied monster. So we're not playing with that monster. We're not playing with Dracula, but we are playing with the frenzy. Is this guy? So he's gonna go move up to 1 space and attack 2, but no one's there, so he doesn't roll anything.
Yes,
So
you don't
are
need
right,
the dice
but-
for this one. Yeah. You're right.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ashley, 4 actions.
Turn 1. Pick up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Turn 2. Move. 3. I'll pick these up.
Okay.
4. I'll play advance.
Okay.
There.
So we're gonna advance on number 1.
5 more to go.
Then I do have this take 2 additional actions, but
Ooh, you can.
I don't know if I should just wait and save it for later.
Well,
in
Wait for
case.
what?
She's worried that she might spend 2 of those, put them on that board, but then only have
And
1
then-
item to protect herself. But the monsters are on the other side of the board right now, but it is 5-player. We're going around, so no promises. Yeah, but it's
This is
like
novice
but
mode.
we could get the Wolfman off the board quicker, then we have less to
Yeah,
worry about,
so
right?
Okay, so we're gonna advance both 2s.
So it looks like the Wolfman's our priority here, so we should work on him, try to get him off the board, and then we have only half the monsters to worry about. Then that means more cards in here are just going to do nothing.
Yeah, and he's half done now.
Alright, so
All right.
monster phase,
Yep.
0 items,
Zero.
and retreat. So creature in black and blue, we're not playing with him. Wolfman we are, so he's going to move up to 1 space to the closest, which is me, then attack for 3. Roll 3 dice
Ooh.
there.
Oh,
3.
geez.
You don't want to roll your own dice?
So,
1.
well, no,
One hit.
whatever. So 1, so
hit.
I'll lose 1 item. So camp stuff doesn't seem to be useful in any regard. That's yellow too. So that's discarded.
Okay, and then 1 exclamation. Sorry.
So the explanation
Which is every,
every person's
person.
getting, so I'm getting hit again.
No, it's this one, isn't it? Oh, it's
No.
Wolfman. Sorry.
So I'll just toss that to take the other hit. Then we got the frenzy monster is going to go move 1 space over to here. He's going to roll 3 dice on you.
Uh-oh.
And,
Nothing. Just
Well, one-
the exclamation.
so he's moving 2 spaces towards the closest villager.
All right. Okay.
And
It's Nick's turn.
Nick, go ahead.
Alright, so. I need to go to the laboratory
For the blues, is that what you're thinking?
to get to this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
1, 2, 3. I can get there,
And then play it for 4.
And then you're
No,
stuck with nothing, right?
but I can bring that to me.
Oh,
for
you're
1.
right. You're right.
Or here in the
Or-
barn.
But I need the blue ones to play down here. But 2 I can't.
But you
No.
can, yeah, 2 you can't.
But
But
I
you
have
could
a
use
three.
the
There's a
2.
3
for
up here, a blue
protection.
3.
You could use the 2 for protection, yeah.
Or I can go into the precinct
Yep,
and
you
drop
can
one
drop
of those.
the inn, the mansion, the laboratory institute, or
The
barn.
barn.
Just 1 item from.
I would have to suck that in.
Yeah, you could pull that in and then go there
Oh,
and do
okay,
that.
I'm gonna suck this one in for 1.
Okay.
Go here for 2. Suck this in for 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Grabbing
Go-
items from an adjacent place, not literally sucking them in here.
And go here for 4.
Okay, so now you got lots of protection and you're far away from all the enemies, so that's
Yeah.
good.
And then Dr. Cranley's going to die.
Who?
Hopefully not.
So we're good. No one wants to play a perk card before I jump to the
Do
monster
you
phase
want
here.
to?
I can
That's
move
yours.
you if you want me to move you.
But it doesn't move the guy,
Yeah.
Oh.
so then he's just sitting there by himself.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 2 items, please.
I can move somebody else there.
And then we have the Invisible Man Thief card. Place the Invisible
Church.
Man
Oh.
at the location with the most items. Discard all items there.
Oh, so I think it's right here. Oh, put that.
Or
oh,
here,
it's gonna
or
be
here.
the church because she's got it in her hand.
What?
Because we were putting. Oh, that's not the church. That's
Oh,
museum.
sorry. Finish
church.
putting the items out first.
Yeah.
That's
So we
it.
have-
Yeah. So 2, 2,
Two,
and
two,
2.
and two.
We can choose. So if there's a bunch of ties, we choose.
Well,
Who's...
don't put them at the museum because I don't have any.
Well, put them to the precinct.
Oh yeah, because you got some protection, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
And then
good
it
to
pulls
me.
away from the villager.
He knows you're at the cop station. Gonna
Protect
rat
you
him out.
guys again. This is
All
crazy.
right. Then none of the monsters we're playing with go, so we
Okay.
got a breather turn here,
Oh, sweet.
and that's that.
So nothing happens? I don't have to...
No, he's
No.
not. See, if he's not, he's got a power card, and if they're on this part, they don't show up in the bottom unless he's also frenzied. Sometimes a frenzy will be there on the same card, but so he doesn't do any of these bottom actions. If we were playing with the mummy, the creature, or Frankenstein, then things would happen. But
Gotcha.
Okay, was that you?
That was me.
Okay, Chelsea.
Okay, I will pick up
Okay, pick up for 1.
and then
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Monster card for Chelsea's turn.
very nice. Here we go. 0 items.
Oh, no items.
And it's the mummy card, doesn't do that. But the Wolfman's going to move 1 space and roll 2 dice.
Already on
So,
you.
okay, roll 2 dice. And I get a hit.
One hit.
Here's another item discarded. Then the Invisible Man's going to go and move a 1 space.
He's with me
Sorry.
already.
So he's going to roll 2 dice now, too. And 1 hit.
Garlic.
Okay.
All right,
My
Mel's
turn.
turn.
Okay. I'm going to pick up for 1.
Oh, did I throw the wrong thing? I threw garlic.
Yeah, you threw garlic from, the inn.
inn. I was going to keep that one.
Don't Dracula, so you don't have to worry about the garlic.
Tower.
Okay, so that was 1, 2. I don't even know where I'm going. Does the museum need to go on there?
No.
Okay.
Inn, mansion, laboratory, institute, or barn.
Okay, so I'm just going to pick up for 1.
Can you get that villager moving somewhere?
Yes, and I'll use my ability 3
Oh, I was gonna
times
ask something else. Okay.
to do.
Are you gonna bring him towards the precinct? Because that's where he needs to go. But the
Yes.
Invisible Man's there.
But as long
Yes.
as soon as that guy gets there, he leaves the board right away. You get a perk card. So
He
the
won't-
monsters don't block or interrupt any movement or anything.
On
They-
our turn,
yeah, they don't do anything to us on our turn.
But I can only move him 3 spaces using my ability because I already used 1 to pick up. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Now
and
he's
just kind of
1,
protect
2,
him.
3
Oh, okay.
away.
Yeah.
And he's with somebody. That's good.
Yeah, so she has some items that can protect him, and I can't do anything with my items, so I might as well just stay where I am. Yep.
Monster card.
Yep.
3 items, please.
Ooh.
And then the enthralled. We place Lucy at the theater.
Okay, so we got a barn.
Lucy theater. So we have another villager on the board here, and she wants to get to the mansion,
Perfect.
which is just here.
Perfect.
Lucy's trying to get to the mansion here, so keep her alive. And then the frenzied monster will go. So he's already chilling there. He's gonna roll 1 die.
1 die.
Oh,
Boom.
on you?
Me.
Archaeologist, which is Nick.
Bye-bye garlic.
We are getting a lot of hits.
Yeah.
It chose a designated guy to...
Okay,
turn was
your
that?
turn.
All right.
Nails.
Run from the Wolfman. Let's see what I got here.
Run or wheel very fast.
So I have a 3 blue. I can, if I get to the laboratory.
It can move you. If
Could
you'd like.
you? Yeah, he could use his power to.
Can I
move
grab something first before going that can also... 2's already covered. We just need a 2
You can
3s
go
and a 1, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's too far.
How many spaces can you move?
Oh, there's a
You can
1
move
there
5.
on the space too.
Mm-hmm.
You can move. No, how many spaces can you move?
I can just pull
Place a hero.
1 space to any non-water space.
Oh, he can move you wherever you want.
Oh, and 1 card, eh?
Yeah.
If you get me there, but can I get, like, maximize... Like, you could move me there. That's no action for me. Then I can pick up 1, and then 2, 3 is get 2 more of these covered. I
Let me
still have
just
2 more
need-
actions.
And Nick has the other 3. It's too bad he couldn't.
Ah.
If you guys could like get together and then you get there, but I don't think
They
there's
could.
enough space.
Oh, yeah.
Go 1, 2, 3. I
Okay, let's
share.
do
Oh,
that.
he uses
And then
his
would
actions
you?
this way first.
2, 3, share time. Here, I can give you a red just to help you
Tradesies.
out. Yeah.
Anything that's good for this that you have
Um,
actually?
At the precinct, all I have is I have the inn, but
I just got
they
rid
Oh, you're
don't
gonna
wanna
use it for
use-
this,
Yeah, you
right?
need to in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
No, not really.
I'll use the barn.
Okay.
So it was your 4, right?
No,
One.
that was 1,
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, share.
And then
So if you want to move me there, okay, done. And then I am teleported here. Then I will just do. I have 2 actions, 1 action left.
One.
Right?
1.
So I'll just put 1 of the
But now on my
What if you
turn,
share it to Ash?
on my turn, I can share with you, and we can finish
Or
it on my
same.
turn.
Correct. Yes, let's do that. So I'll just do one, and I'm holding on to another
You
3.
don't have it.
No, but she's just saying like she can pick up
There's-
here and trade
and-
with me.
Oh, there's the one. I was like, I
Yeah.
didn't see him.
Yeah.
All right, so end of my turn. Nothing else to do. Monster, 2 items, please. And then Dracula card. Nothing happens there. And the Invisible Man is gonna move 1 space.
he
Doesn't
is.
need to move. Roll 2 dice.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, so many hits.
Yeah.
He needs a miss.
We need to take him out.
You're the wrong
Okay.
roller for this.
All right, Ash.
So, do you want to swap? Do you want me to keep this one to
As
share?
long as I have an item, that's here. Just take it.
Okay, perfect. So that's 1. Then I'm going to advance for
Okay,
2,
Pick up in
pick
advance.
up for 3,
advance
advance
for
for
4.
4.
So
Okay.
she now
Oh,
gets
wait.
the
You
cure.
get that,
Thank
and you need to
you.
get 6
That's
plus-
fitting,
So you're
since she is a scientist.
So you're the only one that can take out the Wolfman. You have to be on the same space as him, and you have to discard up to 6 red power worth of items at the same time. So you have to have them and then
Time
discard
to
them.
get red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Monster card.
Yep.
So 2 items, and it's the Wolfman. He's moving 3 spaces
You may not be able
towards
to reach
me.
some of those.
Is it always towards you because you have
Yeah,
that
because
now?
I have this. I'm the guy in this game that's got it.
Can't.
Campus right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or. So he's going this way. Okay. Then the Frenzy Monster, which again is the Invisible Man, gonna roll 2 dice on you.
Oh.
Not gonna be able to do any of these tasks.
Hopefully, doesn't roll 2 hits.
Oh.
Okay, so he's actually just gonna move 4 spaces towards the closest villager, which is
There's
here. And
Can
he's
we say it's this one?
there. No, because it's not a tied distance.
Oh, because this is
Closest.
I see. I see.
But
It's
he doesn't
key- the
kill him because
keyword.
that's not a hit.
Nope, he's just doing his ability here to
Okay.
move.
Yeah.
So, but now he's close to one, so on the next time he
Yeah.
activates, he could.
Who was that? That was you?
Yes.
No,
No,
that was
me.
Ash.
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to.
Pull her away.
Do this character.
No.
Can somebody get Lucy to the mansion, which is just 1, 2, 3 spaces away? And remember, you can pull her from an adjacent space by using the guide action. So, for example, Nick, you can move 1, guide for 2, 3, and 4, and you
And
could
then
have
she's
her off
safe.
the board, and you get another
Do
cool
it.
power card.
Oh.
Just
Do
saying,
it.
it's an option to do on your
Yeah,
turn. Not telling you what to
Tempted.
do in
No
any
pressure.
way. Not alpha gaming at all, by the way.
Just
Just-
gotta
I
give
got
all the
all
options.
these.
Just teaching. Just
Yeah.
teaching with the options. Nudge, nudge. Do it, or you're off the team. No, I'm just kidding.
How many times I protected you with all my
I
items?
know.
I know, right? The whole first half.
Yeah, you
There.
can't pick up.
I'm the mayor. Don't go against the
Yeah,
mayor.
I'll roll you off the cliff. Okay, I'll suck her. I'll guide her. Or do I do it from here? Guide
No.
her? So I have to go
Adjacent,
here.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to
For
be
one,
decent. Guide.
Take her out
Guide
of here
for
for
two.
2,
Yeah.
3,
No,
you gotta
go.
go with her.
You could
No,
guide.
3.
You don't have to move the last thing. You do guide again and just push her there, and then it's you get the card because you did it, and then you're on. You don't have to go all the way over there if you don't want to. But I mean,
Because he's thinking he wants to go back to the precinct.
so she's
right?
there, off. You get a perk card. What'd you get?
Whatever it is, I'm going to use it. Hunter becomes prey. Choose 1. Place the Wolfman in any space, or move any monster 3 spaces.
Don't need to use it now. You can use it on anybody's hero's turn, but
Oh, when I get 6, you can just move him to me.
Oh yes, that's how those kind of things work. Yes.
that could be many turns.
Well, she has a thing that
Well,
you
no,
can do
Chelsea
4.
can move me.
She can move you right up there and grab them.
Let's make it happen. All right, you done your turn?
Yeah.
All right, so it is 3 items.
Okay.
And then we place Fritz at the tower. So
There you
Fritz,
go, Ash.
and he wants to get to the Institute, which is all the way down here, okay? And then the Frenzy Monster is going to go 1 space to, oh, this is crap. So the closest thing he's going to attack is going to move 1 actually to Fritz, who just dropped on the board, and roll 2 dice. So Fritz may not have lived a long time.
Nope, sorry. I was trying to find where this goes.
And
Oh, he
so
got
Fritz can't block.
Short but good life.
Life.
He
Yeah.
is dead. We move up 1, got our first terror. Okay?
I'm just an old man, so it's not
He walked out of the front of the tower and just got hit by a car.
bus.
Hit by a bus, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Got strangled by the Invisible
Only
Man.
took
The
it for
invisible
team.
bus.
So now Chelsea's turn.
Um,
So what were you doing? Something about your special action, moving somebody around or something? What were they just talking about?
That's after. She
Oh, that's
Oh,
after.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
card.
You,
Oh, that
you
card,
have
yes.
this guy with you too. If you did want to take him, he just needs to go here, and then you get
she
an
can
action
place
card.
a hero in any.
1, 2, 2,
With another hero.
3.
Okay, so
Is
she,
that an
yep,
action?
that's 3. He goes to the
And
precinct, and let's see what you get.
What did you win? Tell us what you got. Read it out loud.
Hurry, move each hero up to 2 spaces.
She
You
can
have to?
she can move you
No.
as her when
Here,
it
let's do it like
turns
this so
to
that
any
we
hero
can
you
see
want to
I
everything.
be.
have basically
Okay.
the same
Oh, you do.
card.
Basically.
To the precinct.
Hurry
Or
and
if
run.
any-
Precinct or
And
to
you
the
have one
barn.
more action. What do you want to do for your last action?
Do we want to
And
move
then you
anyone
would
closer?
Move Wolfman to me.
What do you want to do for your,
One second.
is there somewhere that you're trying to go?
Just let her think. Let her do her thing. Just give her some time.
What is those?
The inn, the mansion, the laboratory, institute, or barn.
Well, did you want to say instead of you guided her, did you want to go with her, and that's still your third action then?
Yeah,
Because remember, you stood there and you guided her, but if
yeah.
we just say you took her,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So then you have one action to spend.
Okay.
Your mansion.
Yeah, so just saying the villager, she moved with the villager that instead of guided.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
One down.
Okay. That's it for
Which
you.
was Dr. Cranley, right?
Yes. Okay. Monster card.
What was
Good.
the other
Nothing
card
else
you
to
picked up?
play?
No. Do you want any of these you want to do?
Move each hero up to 2 spaces.
Is there any reason we want to move around
crazy.
anywhere?
I don't
No.
think so yet. I don't know how many we need yet.
Good.
Yep.
0 items, and then the Invisible Man's gonna go twice. Move up to 1 space, and then 2, 1, and then the closest would be this way. But no dice are rolled because he's not in a space with a villager or a hero.
Sweet.
So
Beautiful.
who's next?
On me.
Mel.
All right, Mel's gonna go.
Wow. Okay.
What does
I'm
your
just-
thing say? Move your any.
Move any hero or villager 1 space. Does anyone need to be moved?
He's getting close to me.
There's no villagers on the board right now.
Yeah.
Or
so
hero.
I think I'm
Yep.
just gonna
A
go
hero's
up
fine.
towards all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
Oh. Okay,
What's
hold
that
on,
over
hold on,
there?
hold on.
Oh, you don't want to take
Hold
the
on.
bait.
1, 2, 3. Oh, do you need that?
Well, I was gonna.
Explain.
Oh yeah, because
I was
you
thinking.
need the 6 to kill
So
him, right?
I had 2 plans. Either
Oh,
pick
so you can
that
do it with
up.
1 item.
Yeah, pick that up, move to him, and then kill him.
Mm-hmm,
Or I was gonna get Chelsea to move me up here to pick all that up, and then I was gonna get Nick to move the Wolfman
Oh,
to
that's
me
too
to
much.
kill him.
Let's keep
The
it.
other
That is
thing
way
is,
too
he
much.
may not still be there. He may actually come closer to you if you guys set
Yeah.
it up that
Yeah.
you're the closest villager. You may not need to waste actions. You
Yeah.
may already be in your space.
I'll leave that for you then, and I'll do my original 4 moves. Okay, that's me.
Could share it to her.
All right, monster card.
3 items, and we place Melava at the camp. However you say that. Where is she?
Malova.
And
At the
church.
camp. She wants to get to the shop, which is down here.
Church.
Church, thank you.
And now the frenzy guy will go. So we can choose either to any 3 of these. Chelsea's character, Nick's character, or Mel's character.
I can take it because I got useless items. They're not needed for anything.
Alright,
the board.
so over this way.
Yeah.
And he's
2 or
going to roll
3?
2 dice.
Just give me 1 hit. No more than 1 hit.
How about none?
All right,
None.
none.
Now he's
Yes,
going to
I'll
move
take
to the
it.
closest villager. 2 spaces, which is this way to...
Son of a son of
Just
a.
trying to get to the shop.
Yep, which is over
2,
here.
3, 4. I can get him there.
Okay,
One shot, your turn.
my turn.
Yep.
5 actions. What am I trying to get done here? Fine, these things now, right?
Yep. Yeah, because Ash is working on this one. We
So
just
you
to work
need
on
this
that.
laboratory thing, right? There's
Nope.
no other one there? You
I
don't
don't
need
need
it
it.
anymore?
No,
oh,
she
no.
needs this.
That's right. We don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
So I will pick this up because we need a laboratory for this. We need an institute. Anyone you have an
I
institute?
do.
Anyone else have an institute?
Are we together? Do you want to?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to give it to you yet.
Wolfman's
you.
running around.
You can
That's
switch
fine.
you.
Oh
Trade.
yeah, I can
Oh,
give
we
you.
can trade, so I
can
have
give you-
something.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I won't leave you empty-handed. Okay, so that was 2. And I'm trying to get up to the precinct. 3, 4, 5. I hope I don't
And
draw.
you already have it right now because you have
No, I'll
one
get
extra
hit
strength.
instead of you if you stay with me.
FYI.
Okay.
Because I got stuff that
sure.
we can't use.
Okay, done. Anyone want to use any perk cards before we go monster turn?
Nope.
Okay. 3 items, please.
3 items.
And then we'll put Wilbur and Chick, these 2 guys who want to get to the dungeon up here. We're going to put them at the shop. And then the frenzy monster's going to go. He's
Sorry.
on the archaeologist base. So you're going to roll 3 dice on you. And he's
Can I move any monster 3 spaces?
I asked before you
No,
put the
he's
I
card.
just wasn't sure
Has
if
to be
that.
the zero phase.
has to be,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
So
I
you
die.
can choose not to block any of the hits, obviously, and keep
yeah,
your
might
item.
as well.
And you're just going to go off the mat. You
Okay.
go up 1 on the terror track, and at the start of your next turn, you will start the
Oh,
hospital
yeah.
space. Okay. And that is that card. All right. Ashley,
So do
turn?
I want to
Okay.
bring them to you?
make Wolfman die.
I just want to talk this out first.
Yeah,
so
let us
Nick
know.
pointed out that my ability is I add 1 extra strength to any item I use.
Oh,
And
So
it
I
just so
don't need
happened
to pick
fall
that up
into a
right
rapier.
now.
I wish I knew that before I walked past it.
But I didn't have this at the
I
time.
could use this cane.
You did
I
though.
could use
No,
this
you
cane.
did. Yeah,
I
you
didn't
no,
have
he
this.
traded it. He gave
traded
it to
it.
her.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
but
this.
he still walked past this
Yeah.
one to get to here.
Sorry.
It's funny.
So I'm thinking if I go here to pick up the Institute one, that way we have it just
Oh, yeah,
in
before
case
you
for this,
leave?
before
Yeah.
I leave.
Yeah.
That way
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one has to come all the way down here.
Can you do that and fight him in the same turn?
Because Nick has a card that.
And why do we have to
sends him
drain
me.
all our cards because you just want to gather
But
items?
I have an institute also, and I'm almost there.
You have an Institute.
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
remember, I got it off
So
you,
I won't
right?
pick it up. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So
So hold it right now. I have the institute covered and the laboratory. Does anyone have a barn or
I got a
item
barn.
on them?
No,
I got
I'm
a
on my
barn.
way up
Oh,
there.
barn has tons here. So does the inn.
Yeah, I'm
so
on
we
my
have
way.
options.
I got the barn.
But watch out. Remember, this invisible man could jump to the space with the most items and clear it out
Well,
in one card flip.
it'll be the docks with 4.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So we're good.
We'll see, though.
I'm
Things can
right
change.
on it, and I can do it.
And you can do that so you can kill
All
him
right.
once we do that.
So let Ashley. She's gonna do her turn now.
okay. So
No, but I'm right on it, so I can pick these up.
is it best use of my turn to let Nick? No, because you can use that later in case the invisible man.
Yeah, I think
becomes
it's save a
problem.
card for something later.
Yeah.
actually.
1, 2,
Okay. 3. You're doing the
3
defeat
to
action.
defeat the Wolfman.
Okay.
Okay.
So he is done and
We
gone.
turn him to Carl.
So pass
So
all
we
this stuff
put
over.
these go here, right?
Or
do
yeah,
they
sure.
stay
Yeah,
with-
yeah. Let's just
Okay.
start him. So his
Yep,
mat
and then
is
you-
gone.
And that goes there.
That was there. She spent that to kill him. That's perfect.
And I lose my potion. Can I just hold it anyway?
Yeah, you can hold it as your trophy. Okay, so Wolfman.
So that was
goes.
3.
You can pick
And
up that one there. That's
You
what
can
this
guide
off
your
the board.
guy, the guy
I'm up
closer.
there. I should have picked it up already.
Oh, I see.
But I can guide them to me, right?
Yes, you can.
Is that a good idea?
Well,
Can you
keeps him
guide him
safe in
somewhere
case-
else? Can you guide him up?
where is he trying to go? To the,
The shop?
dungeon.
Oh,
No, you can only pull pull
Adjacent
or
space,
push
pull or push, just
away.
adjacent one space, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monster card.
Yep.
2 items, please.
I don't get anything for defeating him.
No.
No, we just get halfway to
That's
winning.
lame.
So 2 items, you got
Yep,
it?
got him.
Then the invisible man's gonna move 1 and attack for 2. So closest is here. So roll 2 dice.
Uh-oh.
Nick,
2 dice.
dice man, roll a 2
He
dice.
doesn't get to roll anymore.
You're fired. Yes!
Oh, and so he moves 2 spaces because the exclamation thing to the closest villager is already there, but no attack, which is great.
Perfect.
So somebody needs to go there and
I'm
save
trying. He can get there.
Melva.
He can get there in one shot too, if I can get my turn. Your turn, right?
So I come back alive.
Yep,
Yeah,
start
go to the
at
hospital.
the hospital.
Thanks, Doc.
Short stay.
So that doesn't count as
Nope,
an
that's just
action
where you
just to
start.
come back to life.
That's just where you start.
All right, so I will go here for 1.
I think they do that, take them off the board so that you're not vulnerable and just keep getting killed over and over again by
Yeah.
monsters.
In case they end up
Yeah, so that's why you're off the board until your turn.
I pull this for 2,
Okay, so grab an item with your special ability.
3.
Oh, join the party.
4.
All right, monster card. 2 items, please. And the hunt is on, but the Wolfman is now gone, so we don't have to worry about that part on the card. And it's just going to be the Frenzy monster, so he is going to try another attack on Melva here for 2 dice, please.
Ash, let Ash roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
we like-
we
we
go.
like-
Yeah, we like her rolls
She rolls
better.
and misses all day.
Oh.
No, there it is. So
Wah,
boom,
wah.
1 up on the terror track to 3.
This game you start losing very quickly when
We
you're
lost.
doing very good and
Yeah.
you're like we're making great progress.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that is that. Whose turn now? Chelsea. What are you doing, Chelsea?
Okay.
You have a plan?
So pick up for 1. You're gonna grab
Okay.
all those items.
All
Alright,
right.
I'm gonna.
There's not which one is that? If it's precinct, there's not one
We don't
there.
need that
No,
one.
there's no precinct there. Do you
So
have?
We need
do you have
search
the inn?
in.
and shop.
No, she doesn't have any
No.
of them.
That's okay.
That's okay. You can save that for when we need it. We need 9 reds to kill him.
Can you get to another person and trade with them or
Wait,
something?
Which one's that one? The one that.
This
looks-
was the inn, the barn. I know, it
Oh,
looks
that
like
one on the bottom. that has
Institute?
the blue-
Institute down here
Institute
now.
and-
Blue roof.
I have the
This
This
one.
one?
Laboratory.
I have the institute and the laboratory. I'm going to do that on my
I
turn.
wanted to say that.
Okay, do you want to start your turn again?
Well, items are still good.
Yeah, but you want to pick up the items or you want to start again? Okay.
You
so
can
we'll put
also
those
remember
back.
do your ability. You can move
Yeah,
somebody,
place your hero. You
or
can
you
get
have
moved.
these.
No, that's not moving somebody. That's moving.
You
Place
place
your
your
Place your
hero.
hero in
space.
any space with another hero. Do you want to join another group of people?
Yeah, we can trade items with
Okay,
you.
so there you
Well,
go.
you want to keep? Do you want to take these two or no?
So that was one.
Hold on. So she just moved there. That's one action.
Yep.
She's with me. I have 2 items that can go to the precinct. Then you have 1, 2, and you could do
Be
3.
2, 3. She'd have one left.
Yeah, you could do 1 of them.
Yeah, but I could trade with
Mel's
you
also
from
next.
Here, right?
No.
Here's the other thing you
No.
could do. You can move yourself to my space like you just did. That's 1 action. Then I can trade you for 1 action. Then you can move each hero up to 2 spaces, which includes you, and you can be back on the precinct.
Ooh.
That's not an action. And then that leaves you 2 actions left. You could put these at the precinct to cover up these spots.
You
want
like
to do
that
it? Is
idea?
that like just remember you have all these cards and
She
abilities.
could also just move you to the precinct.
move a hero up to 4 spaces.
Yeah, but me is just.
Yeah, you do that on you.
Do you
Unless everybody else wants to move.
So
but
what do did you use this ability for
yeah,
1?
that's how she got to you.
Do you want to trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Can
trade.
you give me a couple items though, or an
So
item
yeah,
at
What
least?
do you need?
Just one, so I
Something.
can stay alive. Just 1 item. I'm good. Here, you can have these. Oh, I can have 2.
Okay,
Sweet.
and then you want to
Got
use
some
one
wine
of
and
your
a
cards
crucifix.
so you can get there.
Wait, what do I do with this one?
It's up to you. Do you want to move one?
Yeah.
You want
Because
to,
everyone
last,
can.
so-
okay, and then everyone can move up to 2 spaces,
Okay.
So people.
or it says move each hero, right?
Move
So we
each
don't
hero
have
up
a
to 2
choice.
spaces.
So I do.
Yeah, if you want. I don't. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Go nuts.
Is this one?
Well, why don't you move you first so we know where you're
Okay.
going? Right, 1, 2. Okay.
Yep.
Do we have the barn
No,
already?
finish this card first. So
Yeah.
That wasn't an action. So now
Move
you,
each hero up to 2
move me 2
spaces.
spaces.
She can choose to move no one else
Put
if
you
she
in the
wants.
docks.
Okay.
Don't you want
perfect.
someone to go to the barn?
Perfect.
Well, you want to go to the docks
What
and
about
all
these
that.
guys?
Okay. Where do you guys want to go?
But if you move us, then we don't move with the villager,
Yeah,
right?
maybe leave one person
Well-
with the villager.
Well, I
Leave
can
me.
move the villager on my
Like
turn
this.
and I'm next.
and the invisible man is all the way up here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we're fine. So
Yeah, but you guys
If
can
you
still
move, who's next? Me
I would
and
like to
then
go
Nick?
here
No,
because
it's
I
me
can
next, 'cause
pull
they're
if I
turn.
have
But I
to.
meant like
oh yeah,
around.
yeah.
Or put me here. I'll go here. Because I can go.
Oh yeah, put Uncle Nick there.
Okay.
And then I was just saying, if you move me here, it'd be the same thing as me pulling him on my turn, so it doesn't make any sense. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
So that you've only used 1 action so
Okay.
far.
So now you can do those. 2 actions because she traded 2.
Oh yes. So those
3,
get
4.
put on the sheet.
The laboratory and the institute.
All right. So we just need the barn and the inn. Oh, nice turn. All right. Monster card. 0 items, and the invisible man is going to move
That's
1.
every time it's been.
Yeah.
Every time
Move
it's
1
turn.
and 2 dice. So there's no one there. So that's
Okay.
it. Mel.
Me. All right. So I'm going to go to the inn, or I'm at the inn. So I'm going to pick up for 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Monster card.
3 items. Then we place Dr. Reed on the
1,
institute.
2,
He's trying to get to the camp all the way up here.
3. So
Stupid Dr. Reed.
Mansion, Abbey.
And then the frenzied monster is going to move 1 space towards the closest hero or villager, so we can choose to go this way or this way. This way?
Yeah.
All right. And obviously no dice get rolled.
So you
All
could
right.
win right now.
So I will go,
He can suck up all that stuff.
which I am going to do, 1 action.
She
I'll
has
get
a
these
thing
3
where he
items.
can move up to 4
Oh, I see.
spaces. So if she
But-
does that now,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wouldn't have that.
You have to go and deliver it first.
Yeah.
Oh, this place. Yeah, sorry. So that was 1 action. 2, 3, 4, and 5
Oh,
is
5
the barn.
actions.
Done.
But does someone have?
Oh, I could use a cheaper barn item actually, because that doesn't matter. I'll hold this 6,
Yeah.
just in case somebody wants to trade or whatever. We need to make at least 9 worth of power to kill this
Well, we
guy.
are sitting on 12 right here.
For now.
I have
now,
4.
yeah.
All right.
How much
So
do you
that
need?
is my turn. Monster
9.
phase.
9.
0 items.
Okay.
And the frenzy monster is gonna go, and he'll move here. He's gonna go after. I'm assuming.
wait.
Wait, what?
I haven't seen it.
What?
No, it's too
I was gonna
late.
say because I can move a monster 3 spaces towards you.
Yeah, you have to do it in the
It's
Do you
hero.
have an
fine.
item? Do you have any items? No.
I have
We're
an
only
item.
3 on the
It's
frenzy.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, sorry.
Next game when we play full standard edition,
4
it's
monsters.
serious times. This is learning
This
and
is
training,
practice
right?
one. Serious.
Yeah, this is practice. Okay, so then the frenzy monster moved 1, 3 dice.
For my life. Oh.
1 hit. So
Well, you could make it the villager
Bye, Felicia.
if you
Yeah,
want to
villager.
say
Okay,
it's fine.
whatever.
we'll say
Bye.
the villager was done. So Wilbur and Chick are gone. And we're at
Alright.
4 on the terror track. Alright, so who's next? It is Ashley.
Name. Is there any way that someone has an ability move up
I
to
can
4
move,
spaces?
yeah. I can move any monster 3 spaces.
No, I'm just thinking if
Yeah, but she's not.
so. I only need
I'm not
8
letting her
to kill
win
him,
the game.
and he's here. I only need 8 to kill him.
I don't care.
So
Teamwork.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not enough for you to do what you
No.
need to do.
Sorry.
But
I guess
it
I
is-
win the game.
So if I do,
2,
Don't touch
3.
that shop.
Either way, I would go get a bunch of items, Ash, just so
Yeah.
you can survive.
I'm
but-
just thinking. So 1, 2,
No.
3, 4. I can't even pick it up.
But I
Then
would
Nick
go
could
here
just
then.
move him to me. But
I'm not letting you win the game. You just killed Wolfman.
talking, it's a cooperative game.
Yeah, so let us do the stuff too.
Married couples.
Look. I
Move
have this. I could.
a hero up to 4 spaces.
I could
Oh, oh no, I couldn't. So that's
So she
1.
could move you with no action. You pick
So that was
up.
1, 2.
Oh, but that still wouldn't be enough,
She
right?
can move me here for 3. Nick could move him there,
Nope.
and then I could kill him.
We
Fine.
can end it.
No.
We can end it.
All right. So you guys, anything else you want to do on your turn?
So that's 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I can do, but can I guide a villager? No,
No.
no one's around me. Nope, guess not.
3 items, please, and then
Could you move back so you
I
take
hope
your hit?
he kills
so
you.
3 items,
2,
and then we're gonna do that frenzy move thing. There is another card in here that moves the villagers all in space to where they want to go. Any more villagers on the board? Nope, that's it. Okay, then frenzy monster is gonna move up to 3.
To me.
Which is
Yeah,
here.
see, why wouldn't you have went back?
2 dice. 2 dice.
He could be dead right now, so
There's
hope
a
we end up
villager
at
on the
7.
board.
He,
I moved him already.
so
I
one,
just there was no other one.
1 hit.
All right. Nick.
1, 2.
why would you?
I use my card to bring him to me.
Okay, so this was Hunter becomes prey. Choose 1. Place the wolfman in any space or move any monster 3 spaces. Okay.
And I need 9,
Yeah.
Yep, just at least 9. 3 more.
10.
All right, so you're gonna discard 10 worth of red items to kill the invisible man. Boom.
Saw him.
And he's done. Did it.
We
All right.
crushed that one.
So that's it. That's how you play a game. About a 1-hour game of. This was novice level with 2 monsters, but this is Horrified. It's an awesome game, and I think we're going to set up a second one. Are we okay? And we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
do a standard with 3. All right, so that was a novice playthrough of Horrified, the board game, where we took out the Wolfman and the Invisible Man. That's how you play it when you're playing with the monsters for the first time. Nick and Ashley, like I said, we're new to the game, so we're trying out that. So thanks a lot for watching. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We will be posting other Horrified videos. We will be playing through a standard version of the game with 3 monsters up in the difficulty. So stay tuned for that. Also follow us over at twitch.tv/Rob's Gaming Table, where we played this live, and you can see other live playthroughs over there. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.